Fought through that adversity. One thing we know.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. And for Oklahoma City, this is not a team you can ignore as we get closer to the playoffs. They're definitely a threat. In the standings, they're 8 games off the pace set by the leaders. LeBron James in action tonight. Doesn't always log the same minutes he used to, but Shaq, if the game is close, last 2 minutes, he really puts fear in your heart.
Well, LeBron can't be stopped physically even at his age. When he's in the zone, it's nothing you can do.
I agree. He can win close games with his offense. Then he can stop you on a defensive end in a close game. He's the most unique guy that can do everything the game possibly has ever seen.
And now we send you to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Oklahoma City, land of the Thunder, in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. Right now, they have the 10th best record in the West. They need wins.
And they've split that season series so far, 1 game apiece, and this is their last game against them. So a little added incentive to try to win a season series.
You know, it's always fun to have bragging rights. That could be a little bit of extra motivation. I just think they want to get the win in general.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency to ensure that he is almost always on a contender. He has made it clear he has no interest in being around mediocrity. Kevin?
You're right, DA. He wants rings and nothing less. Both of tonight's teams, Doris, dominant, outstanding rebounding. This could be one of the more physical matchups of the year.
And think about rebounding, particularly on the offensive glass, has been a little bit devalued in the NBA. These are two teams that actually put stock and faith in the ability to get more possessions and therefore greater opportunities to win the game. I'm fascinated by this matchup. It's something we don't see too often in today's NBA. Which team exerts its influence to a greater degree on the window? Can't wait.
I'm with you. And now the Lakers starting group. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rajon Rondo is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. George, nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, I like to see Paul George be assertive down low. This guy doesn't lack for confidence, and he is an accomplished scorer regardless of where he is on the floor.
Now here's James. Tries from 10, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
To the middle. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Boy, if Westbrook gets into the paint, that's a problem. He is tenacious attacking the cup.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. From outside, off the mark.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter. His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
Thank knocked in off the glass.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now, here's George. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against Dallas.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds. I don't think any of us can forget that broken leg Paul George suffered playing for the United States national team in 2014. But what a joy, guys, to see him back and playing at an elite level.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That's good from George. And Doris, you go back to the injury for Paul George. Some moments where you question whether he'd be the same player. Do you think, in your opinion, that factored into his decision to leave Indiana in search of a more competitive situation?
You know what, Kevin, I'm not sure if the injury played a part, but we know unequivocally because Paul George stated it. He wants his legacy to be about winning. And because those peak years for a star player can be fleeting, you have to appreciate the pursuit of just that.
Now, here's Bullock. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Inside, Grant. The pass to Ferguson. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Westbrook.
You get the sense that Russell Westbrook relishes contact. He is so physically strong.
Pass to LeBron. Over George. And it's LeBron missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
George against Kuzma. Off target from outside. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to Dallas.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Right, there has to be some sort of consistent effort to generate quality shots. It seemed to me they thought they were going to come easily.
Now, here's Grant. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Rondo against Westbrook. From the line, they get the rebound. Adams' shot is good.
Listen, we know Steven Adams is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. You've got to have great awareness about him on the glass.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, they're just giving him that shot. An easy opportunity for three just slips away.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the inside, stolen by George. To the paint, stolen by McGee. Here's Rondo. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Ferguson kicks to Westbrook. Drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Now, here's Kuzma. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rondo, and he drops it in from the low post. Rondo's got his second bucket. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Westbrook kicks to Ferguson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Westbrook can't get it to go. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Now, here's Bullock. He's covered by Grant. Bullock with it. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Westbrook against Rondo. Grant the pass to Westbrook. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Grant. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Lakers trail by 7. Now here's Here's Kuzma. Kicks it to LeBron. Passes it to McGee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
Westbrook finds Grant. Out to the right wing. Westbrook against Rondo. Double team on Westbrook. And a bit of a battle hit for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. Lakers trail by 5. On the wing, James. To the middle, McGee. And Adams sends it back.
And the defense of Steven Adams is so important to this team. They depend on him to be a rim protector now.
And George kicks to Grant. Back to George. Over LeBron. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The Oklahoma City Thunder with one of the more rabid fan bases, Doris, in the NBA.
Well, 7 straight seasons of sellouts. There's something about the love affair you find in these small market one-sport towns. This is an organization that has the complete and full support of their community.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Seems like most stars now want to play on a super team, Doris, even if it means making personal sacrifices.
No doubt. And sometimes a player makes decisions. It doesn't have everything to do with money, and it doesn't have everything to do with touches. Sometimes when you get to a particular state in your career, it's about winning ultimately. And what does it take for me to get a ring? And those are the drivers of a lot of players' decision making.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas. Outside for George. Here's Ferguson. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. A 3 from George. They get it back. Adams. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
And Adams sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Back to James. Westbrook with the steal. Outside, George. Grant kicks to Adams. 6 to shoot. Outside Westbrook. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Kuzma. Buries it down low.
And Caldwell Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
Outside, George. Out to the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What I love about Russell Westbrook is his single-minded pursuit of a championship. But boy, you better bring your game if you're a member of the media. He wants good questions in an orderly fashion.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook with plenty of accolades to his name, but all interview team? Dora is unlikely to be mentioned there.
Kev, I wouldn't call him loquacious in the postgame. He lets his play do the talking, certainly. And Kevin, that speaks volumes in and of itself.
And so Westbrook makes them both. Russell Westbrook's mantra is, why not? Way of daring himself to greater heights.
I think, Kevin, in time, it became a way to build confidence to take on the world. That why not? Who says you can't? He lives by that maxim, and I love it, Kevin.
Here's Ferguson. No points in the game yet for him. And Russell Westbrook good for three. Westbrook's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
Now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Paul George is so versatile, Doris. He could play in any system, don't you think?
Oh, I completely concur, Kevin. This is a man who can create offense with the ball in his hands. In a secondary role, we know he can be a knockdown shooter, and we're talking about an elite NBA defender. So any team in the league could use a player like PG.
On the free throw, no good.
What is absolutely mind-boggling to me about Russell Westbrook is how hard he goes every single night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Grant after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Grant the pass to Ferguson. Down low, George. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. George has got 6 points.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Again, Los Angeles.
You know, here's your problem. You've got to be able to close out hard to LeBron James because he knows he can score from there. This is his money shot.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points for him over Rondo, and that one goes long.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
LeBron against George. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Don't you get the sense that Paul George relishes these challenges? He knows he's a top-tier player. He fears no one.
Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. Caldwell Pope outside. Feeds to James. From 13, again, Los Angeles.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
George finds Grant. And a miss there on the triple.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He has 6. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Westbrook against Rondo. George with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
James with it. Now defended by Grant. Grant against LeBron. Shoots over Grant. LeBron, no good.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
And that one drops for him.
When Westbrook's game is cooking like this, the opponents, you can see it in their body language, just shaking their heads going, oh boy, we got a problem here.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The leadership of Russell Westbrook is so important to the team, and Steven Adams talked about what it means to him.
He's doing just an unbelievable job at just controlling the guys, controlling the game, making sure that everyone's feeling in the right mood to play and willing to sacrifice for one another.
You know, so much of leadership is that emotional component, motivating guys to give their all.
And Russ certainly leads by example with his competitive zeal, but he understands also he's got to bring his teammates with him.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end, just continue to put pressure on.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Wagner out there with Mike Muscala. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. But his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. 5 to shoot. Back to George from outside the arc. Here's Adams. Makes it off the glass. Adams has got 6 points.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Well, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Inside Westbrook. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Doris, I'm looking at Jeremy Grant, a second-round pick back in 2014 out of Syracuse. The Grant family has produced a number of NBA players. What do you think caused him to slip to the second round?
Well, Jeremy Grant was definitely a young man drafted on potential. Here we have a great athlete whose game is still sort of rounding its way out. He has gotten on the floor in the NBA because of his defense, his ability to run in transition, and I think on the offensive end, there are a number of areas he can improve on. He can become a knockdown mid-range shooter. He can get 8 to 10 points in transition or offensive rebounds. There's a lot to like here, Kevin.
LeBron dishes to Muscala. Caldwell Pope on the wing, defended by George. Caldwell Pope kicks to Muscala, shoots over Grant, and with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket for Muscala.
Well, he just creates enough separation to get a quality look from the mid-range.
Out to the right wing. Back to Westbrook. Pass to George. Over LeBron. George, no good.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
That's a head scratch. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
And Adams with the slam.
Timeout.
And this is why Adams is such a high percentage shooter. If he gets close to the rim, he's going to finish with authority.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
is also making a switch. Hart's checked in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 11. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Steps back and fires. And the jumper is on the mark. James has got 12.
Boy, LeBron James is making that. Wow, good luck. Because when he's dialed in and shooting the ball, there's no defense that can deal with him.
Ferguson kicks it over to Schroeder. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. George against James. George, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Thunder leading by 9. Now Schroeder, 8 points his last outing. There's the pass to Ferguson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Thunder probably the best team in the league at creating extra opportunities.
And they do it in 2 ways, Kevin. They are a team that emphasizes offensive rebounds and forcing turnovers. So they make you feel them, and they make things happen with their activity.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
He misses the free throw. And straight isolation basketball, Doris, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
Pass to Grant. And here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Paul George. First in steals, and he's an absolutely devastating offensive weapon. Number 2 in the league in scoring.
And as you said, number 1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. First free throw is good.
Well, I don't know that when he was selected 10th overall back in 2010, that the casual fan understood that Paul George would become one of the most effective two-way players in the NBA, but he's done just that.
No good on the second free throw.
And a tough time at the line for them this quarter, and it shows in their percentage. It has dropped way down. Yeah, easy call.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks to Grant. Here's Ferguson. There's the triple. That falls. High speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
James looking around. And they double up James. Clock at 4. All alone. Yep, it goes. And the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hart.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
You know, I think, guys, what's amazing to me is LeBron has been in his prime for over a decade at this point. And we all kind of keep waiting for Father Time to catch up. But who knows when that's going to happen?
Get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And of course, there's the Lakers, a few slots below them.
And I think for the Lakers, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, this is where the pressure really starts to build. Any little slip up between here and the end of the season, and they could find themselves sitting at home for the playoffs.
And that one drops. Grant's got his second basket of the game. And Doris, normally players LeBron's age start to decline, but it isn't happening.
Yeah, Kev, I mean, LeBron said he wants to be the player to break the mold and dominate into his late 30s. Listen, he wants to play with his oldest son, so we'll see what happens.
Grant outside. Out to the right wing. Ferguson kicks to Grant. LeBron against George. Over James. George, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Passes to Rondo. Here's the floater. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes, Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Ferguson, the pass to George. And the rejection by James. Kicks to Muscala. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Schroeder finds Grant. Over to the left wing. Here's Ferguson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 7. Rondo passes to Hart. Here's Muscala, defended by George. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Thunder making a change here. Patterson's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. And he goes in for the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Ferguson. He kicks it to Adams. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This guy is used to drawing contact. Adams outworks and out-hustles anyone in his way.
Baseline jumper. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. They grabbed their own miss. Adams' shot is good.
Playing in a crowd is nothing unfamiliar to Steven Adams. In fact, I think he enjoys it.
Rondo kicks to Muscala. And there's the pass to Wagner. Here's Hart. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Ferguson. looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Schroeder against Rondo. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Schroeder. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Hart. Pass to Wagner. Here's Hart. The rebound by Patterson. Oklahoma City leading by 9. The 17-footer. And it's Schroeder missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook comes in for Dennis Schroeder. The Lakers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Hart. Here's Kuzma. 6 points for him. Nailed from three-point land. Kuzma's got 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
To the paint, and slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, Kev, love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Outside for Rondo. Clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time. Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Pass to Kuzma. A three-pointer, no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thunder lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, hoop fans. NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team, keeping those turnovers down. That's the big factor.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the refs to make a call, put them in the position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt, and it's George in at the 3 slot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Bullock with it. Grant on him. Latre. And it's Bullock missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
George looking around. Back to Westbrook. Over Rondo. No good off the front iron. Lakers trail by 8. Kuzma passes to James. Here's Bullock. Good, and the assist goes to James. Bullock's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Pass to Grant. Back to George. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. George has got 16. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Ferguson kicks to Grant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Rondo. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Doris, you were a point guard in your playing days. What qualities did you look for in a backcourt mate, someone to play off you?
Well, I would say they were similar to what I looked for in all of my teammates. Certainly you wanted players who were 3-tool players, somebody who could put the ball on the floor, use their dribble well, somebody who could pass well, who could identify, okay, next player is open, I need to make this pass. And then the competitive attributes, Kevin. How hard did you play on a night-by-night basis? Did you prioritize winning over individual success? All the qualities I think you look for in a backcourt mate are what you would look for in any teammate.
Rondo kicks to McGee. To the middle. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness.
Grant kicks to Ferguson. In the corner, George with it. Releases from 15. Again, Oklahoma City.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Rondo dishes to Bullock. Inside, James finds McGee. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock.
I'm not sure athleticism does that play justice. Russell Westbrook doing work.
Rondo against Westbrook. LeBron outside. Rondo can't get it to go.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Westbrook against Rondo. Westbrook with the bucket. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
I'll tell you, it takes fantastic vision and flawless timing to produce an assist like that.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Markieff Morris has checked in for George, and Burton subbed in for Terrence Ferguson.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
Well, you love when Steven Adams shows his strength. Even with the defense in his grill, he finds a way to score. Well, you think to Steven Adams, and coming out of New Zealand, playing about 1 year at the University of Pittsburgh, now in his 5th season as a starter for the Thunder. And what a pivotal guy he's become for this franchise.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Steven Adams drafted by OKC with the 12th pick in 2013. That draft pick, a centerpiece of the James Harden trade.
And that trade will go down as one of the great conversation pieces of all time, whether or not you should have moved James Harden. But the reality is, where Adams is concerned, they got a two-way big man with incredible athleticism, unbelievable physical strength, and an evolving offensive game. So this is one piece of the trade that you have made great use of.
And the basket is good. And that's 15 points for Rajon Rondo.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Here's Westbrook. It's deflected. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. For the tie, trains the three-pointer. Bullock's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Grant against LeBron. The pass to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Bullock kicks to LeBron. For the lead. Morris with the rebound.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Here's James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Markieff Morris out of Kansas, a spread 4, as they say.
And able to stripe it from anywhere on the floor. A good secondary scorer who can also create his own shot on the block at times.
Free throw drops for James. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Adams. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And typically not this reliable at the line, but tonight he's been terrific.
Grant with the ball. He's picked up by James. Pass to Schroeder. With the teardrop. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kuzma with it. He's got 11. Rondo passes to Bullock. And McGee kicks to Bullock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Drops, so they now lead by 1. And so Bullock nails both of them.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Schroeder finds Westbrook. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Rondo. Now here's Bullock. Back to Rondo. Lakers passing it around. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
You know, Greg, what a luxury to have a guy with size who can make that shot.
Grant outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Lakers leading by 4. Bullock dishes to Rondo. Kuzma. It counts. And the foul. Grant. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. Wagner, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot behind the lanes.
And here now the Thunder. 7-point differential. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got 27.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Rondo is doubled. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Burton. And no Noel kicks it over to Schroeder. And here's Morris for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a wide open look for James. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Outside Westbrook. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 8. Rondo with a clean look. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Rondo's got 8 here in the quarter.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Schroeder outside. Morris outside. And they get it. Good work there as it goes.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
James, the pass to Bullock. Kicks it to Rondo. Now the pass to Kuzma. He can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Westbrook finds Morris. Westbrook scanning the floor. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook just needs a sliver of space on the screen, and he is good to go.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Throw good. Bullock for the Thunder. Patterson comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Paul George in for Burt. The Lakers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And so Bullock nails both of them. 29 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Kuzma's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded by Bullock. Now here's Westbrook. Shoots the 3. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top, up by 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Caldwell Pope out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's tipped and stolen by Patterson. To the left side wing. Ferguson kicks to Westbrook. Patterson passes to George. From past the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Wagner. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
Westbrook kicks to Ferguson. Here's Patterson. Hits the three-point bomb. Patterson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Now here's Bullock. T right on him. Caldwell Pope right side. Thunder with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Muscala.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. You know, they'll take that every time.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. And then for the Lakers, Lance Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Josh Hart in for Reggie Bullock. And so it's the Lakers with it. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Outside Westbrook. Here's the lob to Adams.
I'll tell you, Steven will not take a bad shot. He's starting to cook a little bit right now. Look out, fellas.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He was pretty clear cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Here's Stevenson. The Thunder pull it in.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
George, no good.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Caldwell Pope pass to Hart. Now Caldwell Pope. And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 8.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
And George kicks to Ferguson. Outside Westbrook. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
What's up? And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And with Caldwell Pope and his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and it's very hard to shake as he'll hound you on screen.
And that one hits back iron. Lakers leading by 7. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
the first one drops.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Wagner. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Thunder trailing by 9. Pass to Ferguson, beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. He kicks it to Patterson. And the Thunder another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hart the pass to Stevenson. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-4 run. And George with the stuff.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up with it.
They regrouped, they worked out some of their frustrations, and now we're seeing them have some fun.
Stevenson against Westbrook. Here's Muscala. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Patterson kicks to Ferguson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Westbrook finds Patterson. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Well, Russell Westbrook has excelled at being a facilitator. You love when he's focused on making his teammates better.
The Lakers in the lead. And here's Stevenson. He feeds it to Muscala. Pass to McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Westbrook. To tie it up. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Muscala with the ball. Now the pass to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Stevenson inside the three-point line. That one a little long.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
Stevenson against George. Here's Ferguson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Stevenson against George. On the wing, Stevenson. Hart the pass to Stevenson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And the fourth quarter just has not been kind. Only 1 bucket in 5 attempts.
That one drops for him. 31 points for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Markieff Morris is checked in for Patterson. The Lakers also with a sub. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Josh Hart. Now here is McGee. From deep, Stevenson. But they get it back. And Muscala kicks to Caldwell Pope. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Morris. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 34.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Out to the right wing. Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's McGee. Adams, some nice D.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
Ferguson, the pass to Morris. In the corner, George with it. Morris outside. Adams trying to free himself up. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George.
defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Player of the game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Mike Muscala. LeBron comes in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And Adams kicks to George. To take the lead, and he lays it up and in. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
Back to Rondo. To the inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 1:49 left in the game. Here's Ferguson. He's guarded by Bullock. Ferguson kicks to Adams. To the inside. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Ferguson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Gasping for air and giving limited effort on the defensive end. Right now it's all about the offense. Boy, the shooting has been off the charts. King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
Down low, and Adams with the slam.
Cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Passes it to James. Over George. LeBron shot is off.
Well, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
Launches the three. Knocks down the three.
No doubt. You love seeing him knock down the clutch basket.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Checked in for Oklahoma City. Rondo against Westbrook.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
James. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
time here. They're trailing by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds separating the shot clock and game. Inside, here's McGee. Adams, some nice D.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
15 seconds left in the fourth, and that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Gentlemen, two shot, loose shot.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
LeBron kicks to Bullock. They need this. The rebound by Paul George. So they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.